Nice
back
one.
to your phone.
Yeah, that's the dystopian light beam area. Yeah.
That's
Amazing.
amazing.
So yeah, so first of all, thanks a lot for joining us,
Thanks.
You
and
are welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Thank
thank you.
you.
So believe in nothing, yay!
Hi. Hello.
Yes. So hello everyone, and just wanted to say thank you for sorry, just a quick thing for the to the Bear and Abysmal Decay for our amazing T-shirts, yay! So yeah. So we would like to start a little bit to introduce our guest for tonight, and as usual, I would like to ask you a couple of information of your about your background. How did you come together, and how did you build up your band? What is the band from? Where is the band from? And from what kind of community did you come from? So if you can introduce a little bit of that.
Okay. So we're a band from Eastbourne, Believe in Nothing. We're sort of put down as a noise sludge band. It's kind of hard sometimes to categorize exactly where we fit, but that kind of seems to be a shoe that fits at the moment. Yeah, we're from Eastbourne, which is on the south coast of England.
Yeah.
And yeah, in terms of community, we come from everyone in Believe in Nothing has helped build a community within something we've made called Eastbourne Music Collective. Eastbourne really is just an unremarkable sort of seaside town with its head stuck firmly up its Victorian fucking arse and in a huge state of delusion. So, like, as far as what a music scene was, there was fuck all. So, ourselves and a whole community around us helped build a music scene really from just a very, very small little nubile seedling,
Yeah.
and kept watering it and, you know, sung to it, got angry at it, told it how we felt, and it eventually sort of grew into something that resembles a music scene. So we have huge emotional, financial, personal stakes in the community that we come from because we work fucking hard to
Yeah.
make it ourselves, with other great bands behind us. So yeah, where we come from in Eastbourne, it means the world. And I personally moved away. I now live in Edinburgh, but as
Ooh.
far as I'm concerned, we are an Eastbourne band. That's where we're based. That's where we write all our music. That's where the beating heart of Believe in Nothing is.
Yeah.
And to be honest, like I'm sure you have the same in Italy, like that the way that the recession in 2008 and all of the economic crash and COVID and just all of this sequential ravage societal, that actually helped kind of put together pieces of the band. So looking back at the album that we wrote, and especially like my lyrical content, it's a hyperbole on that kind of collapse.
Yeah.
And it's I'm sure you have places in Italy that are just as have struggled just as much. And I feel like the art that comes from it is one positive. So yeah, that's
Yes,
Absolutely.
there
it
you
is.
go.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And can I ask you now? I mean, now you're in Edinburgh. How do you see the local scene, and how do you? I mean, what do you find extremely important compared to the area you were from? Like how, how does it help, or how is it visible to you, the difference?
And yeah, okay, that's a great question. And it's see, I thought from moving from mildly dilapidated Eastbourne, a place where you can't hire a venue that has a PA or subs or tops or monitors, It's fucking ridiculous. I thought that moving to Edinburgh, it would be a lot easier, but it's still got its challenges. One interesting thing that I found up here is on the south coast and the southeast of England, there's just, where was I? I was talking about the comparison of Eastbourne to Edinburgh. So
Yeah.
I thought it would be a lot more cut and dry. Everything would be super fucking easy up here, but it's not. It's still got its challenges. As far as heavy music goes up here, um, there's some great bands. One especially is AVL. They're a local band. They supported us up here in Edinburgh, and they just supported our fellow Eastbourne heavy, horrible bastards, Black Groove in Glasgow and Edinburgh. Yeah, massive shout out to AVL. But the venues in the city are struggling just as much as anywhere. One of the main venues for heavy music is just about to get closed down. It's just been aggressively bought up by some cunty fucking wanky bar group that want to make it into probably some Minions themed fucking bar for tourists to come to. And yeah, as a result, we lose a metal venue that's been there for like 40 years. So everywhere's got its struggles. Like the nightlife scene in every city in the UK seems to be struggling. So it's not as easy as I thought it would be. But the community here is absolutely incredible. There's some amazing people doing. What's the music scene like where you guys are from?
Well, so we actually live in Denmark in this moment, and it's I mean, Scandinavian people.
That sounds great.
It is nice. It is. You can really enjoy a lot of concerts and people and any kind of like different kind of metals, and you have several venues, and every venue has its own attitude or something. But they also mix a lot for sure, and but it's very alive, I have to say. Italy, I have to say that, I mean, people are incredibly connected to metal in general. But as you said, we also have a country that is very, sometimes it's not really easy,
or helpful.
Or helpful. I mean, our country is not helpful, for so many things. Like, so it's
how was the process behind the building of the album? So
how did it came to life, basically?
Bad Habit, and we recorded a 4-track EP, and then sent it off to legend producer, engineer, mixing masterer called Wayne Adams, who plays in Pet Brick with Igor Cavalera. He mixed and mastered the first 4 tracks and then sent it off to Church Road, and then they signed us off the back of that as complete unknowns, which was fucking amazing. And then we wanted to have continuity of those first 4 tracks to the next, so we repeated the same process, which made it a little bit of an unconventional thing to do the same thing again. So it was literally like the guys were stood with guitars in front of amps, being as loud as possible to get as much feedback out. And it was like exhausting and deafening for them. I came down and recorded all my vocals and added all the noise and stuff, and just tried to destroy the songs a little bit. So yeah, that's how we did the album. And every song but one, but the title track is all, we made a purposeful decision to write in the room all together as a band. And yeah, do it like that. That was the sort of turning point for how Believe in Nothing wrote songs. In the early days, everyone would sort of share ideas from their like doors and just sending a lot of like almost fully written songs, but we sort of scrapped a lot of material to focus on solely writing in the room and like trying to catch that magic.
Amazing.
So yeah, that's the writing process. Like lyrically wise, I try to focus more on trying to write something a bit more fictional in a way and not like personal. But looking back on it now, I can see so much like of my personal trauma and stains flicked at it. Whether I like it or not, that shit gets in there.
Yeah.
And on a personal level, like when I was writing the album, I'd recently stopped taking all antidepressants and anti-anxiety medication and just quit my job, and I was just about to fucking pick up sticks and leave. Yeah. So during the writing of all the lyrics and the recording of the vocals and everything, I was going through quite a lot. I'd stopped taking all mental health medications, and I wouldn't say I was having a breakdown, but I'd say I was having a difficult time. So that definitely has come out on the album. You hear like some proper true pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like regarding you and people like in your band, is like, do you have any like side projects, right? Apart from
Yeah.
Believe in Nothing, yeah. Do you? I mean, how do you? Do you think these other projects like help a little bit the shape of Believe in Nothing, or and do you think this create even more a kind of environment to create more and more? Do you think is something that help you in this way, or everything is very just focus on itself?
I can't speak for the other guys. So Jasper, the drummer, and Steve, the guitarist, both play a band called Burden. Bits and bobs like that. I don't do anything else. I am solely focused on Believe in Nothing, and it's almost like it's an obsession at this point. I would say I'm focused like serious ways. For you guys, I know you tattooists. Do you have that kind of insane focus on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Like, I was chatting to my friend Gray from Endless Swarm, a band from Edinburgh who are fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like one of the best hardcore power violence bands in the UK. And he said the same. It's like an anxious detachment, kind of. It's like a fear it would go away. So you've got to put everything you fucking can into it. So
yeah.
It is.
At the moment, I don't think I could possibly do another thing because.
And I would like to ask about your tour.
Yeah.
So that will start in March. So if you can tell us a little more about this
shows. Yeah. So our next show is on Saturday in Hackney and vocal art style and merch designing and on the Saturday. It's a 3-day festival in Hackney. And then we go and do a tour in March, playing 2 dates with the American band Oryx and joined by Ren, who are also on Church Road Records. And then we play a show in Glossop, which is going to be fucking amazing. It's like a small town near Manchester. And we do that one with a band called AVL from Edinburgh. And then we play...
how did you approach music, like in your life? Like when you were like still on the background a little bit, like how did you start? Even listening to music, what kind of music did you listen? What did you have any specific thing that you recall?
Yes, both my parents were massive fans. Well, they grew up in like the UK punk scene. So like my earliest memories are like listening to the Sex Pistols and the Clash and like running around the garden and singing like "Should I Stay or Should I Go" and stuff. So that's like always been ingrained in me. And then I started. My first instrument was playing drums, and I played a bit of guitar. But I've only been doing vocals in bands since like 2021, 2022 live. So yeah, I'm still pretty new to it. I like to listen to the music that really challenges me. So that's, yeah, there's been a few pivotal moments with some artists that have like been very informative for me.
Yeah,
Not just
yeah,
heavy music either. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. I can imagine
And
that.
and also, so this is a little particular question. And do you think that the sound that your band have right now, it will be in the same way in 10 years or something like this, or you think that it will be different?
Like you see it evolving or like sticking on your present sound. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So no, I don't think it will be because that's fucking boring. You know, like I wanna challenge my own ears as much as anyone who wants to listen to it. To be honest, like I don't write music and be in a band for anyone else. I do this completely selfishly. I wanna make music because it's urgent, because I have to. If it wasn't in a band, I'd be doing some kind of art. Like there's something that has to come out, you know, and that will morph and change organically. So it won't always sound the same.
Considering this, like, how do you think? Do you think it's like for you? It's is very much important that the audience understand exactly what you were thinking when you were making the music, or do you like the fact that everyone has his own view of your music?
That's a great question. I personally love the fact that things are open to interpretation. I love it when people hear what I've said or like, you know, screamed in a song. I love it when they hear it wrong and then get their own interpretation of that word, if that makes sense.
Yeah, completely.
So yeah,
I think it's kind of
that's
yeah. Sorry.
no, okay, go on.
No, I was thinking that I think that also my vision of not only music but in general of art, right? Like art is mostly the I don't know the emotion, the impression that someone can gain from your thing. I don't know. I kind of don't like, for example, so much where people explain a painting or something because it doesn't really it doesn't really fit with my view. Like I don't know. Yeah, I think
it's you put art or any kind of creative thing out there as something for people to perceive, and if someone perceives something like this is a great example behind me. Okay, that is the test sketch for so it's a sketch for a Nick Cave single called Into My Arms. And I thought it was a tree on a hill, but I actually think it's a naked lady with her vagina out. Do you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
So that's a great example of like things being open to interpretation. And I look at that every day and I think, what a lovely tree on a hill. But yeah, so
That's amazing.
How people take our music, I couldn't give a fuck. It's your journey. Do you know what I mean? Like I've written it for me. You do what you want with it.
Yeah, absolutely. I wanted to ask if there's any like if there is any show that you made in the past, or that you attended, like that you were, watching, or that you really recall with that it was very weird or very amazing, like was something that you really recall with a lot of emotional connection or something like that.
So one show that I saw last year, which is the best live gig I've ever seen in my life, is a band called Shearling. They played in Glasgow, and it was one of the most viscerally, like, sonic and performative things I've ever seen. It was pretty speechless for a few days.
Wow.
Yes, so that was incredible. And then, yeah, I think also our friends Black Groove from Eastbourne, seeing them perform with such like every word they say, every chord they hit, every beat they do, it means the world to them. So that's been hugely inspirational to me.
That's really amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, I think it's the best when you can see something like that. It's very inspirational and stimulates I think yourself as well when think about your stuff. Yep.
So I think that's
yeah,
all.
yeah. I think I just wanted to make the question
Please.
about. I just want to make a question before leaving. So I don't know how much you are into movies or films, but I wanted to ask if you and Believe in Nothing were a film or a movie. Like, do you have any idea of what kind of movie would be, and who could? I don't know if you have any actor that could, or director, that could fit exactly in your mood and in your way of making things.
Yeah, I think that film Mother, is it Gus Van Sant that did it with Jennifer Lawrence? It's fucking disgusting.
Amazing.
That's so cool.
I really would like to thank you for being with us tonight.
Thank you.
It was very nice to talk with you, and
Nice.
Yeah.
I really hope to meet you soon, like sometime.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, and.